Today, I kind of have a confession to make. I have a really bad skin condition where my face gets really oily. Growing up, my nickname was Frying Pan. Sometimes I even feared that the oil would drip. I had to carry oil blotters with me everywhere, and every time I used it, I always used at least 2, if not 3 pieces. Even then, the oil would still refuse to leave my face. Just kidding! This is not actually oil that you're looking at. Look closely. It is actually white paint. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen this picture, and it kind of like went really viral for a while because it looks like a pair of really oily legs. And I was one of the people who was fooled. I was just thinking, oh, like this pair of legs is like drenched with like, I don't know, sun tanning oil or something. And then upon looking closely at the picture, I realized that it was actually not oil but white paint. The moment you kind of realize that it's paint, it becomes really obvious that it's paint, but at first your eyes kind of tricked you into thinking that it's just oil. So today I have decided to do like a little experiment of my own. I want to recreate the picture but for my face. Let's get started. So I have with me here Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate, and I really like this product. I feel a bit sad that I'm kind of like going to waste a lot of it on my face. Fortunately, Kiehl's, they're really generous, so I have a few bottles of this at home, so I won't feel so hard pain. So of course, oil removes makeup, so I've got to be really careful here. Alright guys, I've got a freaking shiny forehead. Here's a technical question for all filmmakers. Based on the reflection on my face, can you see what kind of lighting I'm using? I feel like this is going to be really difficult to recreate later because there are like giant patches of like white everywhere. Legs are easier because legs are like cylindrical and then it's just like one streak of white across, you know? The face is just multi-dimensional, so let's strive to succeed. If it doesn't convince anyone, you all can laugh at how oily my face is. This is really uncomfortable. I feel like a frying pan. Models sometimes on the runway and stuff, they have this like look where their like eyeshadow looks like it's a patch of like wetness, you know? How they achieve that? Yeah, they put oil and stuff, so maybe this will be a new trend where the entire face looks like it's full of oil. Now that my face is legit dripping with oil, I'm gonna try to dab some on my eye area. So I think my face looks really oily now. It is very oily, so let's take a picture and see where the light streaks are gonna be. Alright, so I'm back with my makeup on again, the same makeup that I had just now, and you can see that it's really matte. So now I'm gonna try to paint it with white. It's really difficult because I am looking at the image on my phone, so it's like mirror image. So I need to kind of like reverse. Middle of the forehead here, one patch. Let's do that. Yeah, I think this streak needs to be more white. That's what the Nazi said. I feel very ashamed of myself suddenly. Like people in the past, right? Freaking like Michelangelo painting like the chapel or like whatnot. Here I am applying my artistic talents to trying to create an oily looking face. Alright, there's another line that's here. It looks freaking oily. Alright, so I'm done with my white face paint on my perfectly matte face. Not oily at all, but it does look like it's pretty oily. So I am really like quite pleased with the results. I will now show you the comparison of the real oily face and also my work of art. So how did I do? I hope you guys like send the like paint picture to your friends. Like ask them, hey, how come like Xiaxue's face so freaking oily, sia? Then after that tell them, no, it's just paint. Alright, so we've come to the end of my little experiment. So if you guys think I did well, please do give me a like. Remember to subscribe and please leave a comment telling me what you would like me to film next. I'm taking suggestions. I'm sure most of you will give me pretty crap suggestions, so I will ignore all of those. But you might be the lucky one who gave a good suggestion and the next video will technically be your idea. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!